Okay. Handbook of Short-Term Dynamic Psychotherapy. PhDs. Alright, theory of change. The theory of change in traditional expressive therapy is character transformation through the resolution of core neurotic conflicts and abandonment of maladaptive characterological defense strategies. This is achieved through the conduit of emotional insight into the transference. The concept in supportive psychotherapy is that change stems from learning and from identification with or introjection of an accepting, well-related therapist. Well-related therapist. So what does that mean? The concept in supportive psychotherapy is that change stems from learning and from identification with or introjection, whatever that means, introjection. I think that's just a fancy word for someone helping you. Of an accepting, well-related therapist. Okay, so the therapist, he has to be accepting, he or she has to be accepting, and well-related. It makes me think of Good Will Hunting, because Robin Williams' character also well-related, could relate to Will because he was also abused by his father. Let's see. You know, because a lot of people who go into psychotherapy and psychology, psychiatry is, people who haven't hurt themselves, and so they understand what people are going through. They have empathy, not just sympathy. And I think those people, they do a good job. And not to say that people who didn't go through these things don't do a good job either. That's not at all what I'm saying. Change is not a product. Wait a minute. Okay, or with introjection of an accepting, well-related therapist, not through resolution of unconscious conflicts. Change is not a product of discovering reasons for the existence of the behavior or feelings, but rather it is a direct consequence of better self-esteem and or feelings. I messed up. But rather is it a direct consequence of better self-esteem and improved adaptive skills. Wow. So what is change according to these people? Change is not a product. It is not a product. We want change. Or this is a theory of change. We want to change our lives for the better, don't we? So change is not a product of discovering reasons for the existence of the behavior. It's not a product of discovering the reasons for the existence of the behavior or feelings, but rather it is a direct consequence of better self-esteem or feelings. Interesting. So what these people are saying, their theory, this is just their many theories, there are many different ways. Whatever works, I guess. Who knows? Change is not a product of discovering reasons for the existence of the behavior or feelings. So when you discover the reason for your behavior, when you discover the reason for your feelings, when you discover why you feel the way that you feel, just knowing why, it's like knowing what the problem is and not what the solution is. That's all they're saying. You guys just talking English? Seriously, these people. Just talking English. I'm translating. All you gotta do is, if you want to change, just discovering why you are the way that you are is not enough. But it's just a theory, okay? So don't take anything. This is rambling. But rather, it is a direct consequence of better self-esteem and improved adaptive skills. So my question would be, how do I get better self-esteem and how do I get improved adaptive skills? Tony Robbins. But rather, it is poor self-esteem is associated with helplessness and unwillingness to try new ways. Hey, if nothing new is tried, nothing can change. Whoa, that makes sense. If you don't try anything new, then there's nothing new is going to happen in your life. If you keep doing the same old things and you expect different results, that's delusion. Because the truth is, most people, we shut off our brains. We just go through the motions, go through the habits. We're just these empty vessels, just floating through life. Who knows? Then we have a beer, and we watch some TV, we forget about our pain. It's okay, who cares? I don't know. Poor self-esteem is associated with helplessness and unwillingness to try new ways. If nothing new is tried, nothing can change. Low self-esteem is associated with demoralization and unwillingness to accept anything new. So, what they're saying here is, if you have low self-esteem, now that's not what they're saying, but okay. If you have low self-esteem, it may be associated, or is associated, with demoralization. What's demoralization? Moralization. Oh, there's morale. Morale is like army morale, and then the morale at work. Oh, the morale at school, at church, or whatever. Morale at home, and you're good morale. You want to up morale. That's what I need to do. Up morale. I was at a comedy club today. I upped the morale, baby. I was the morale of the whole club. Morale. My middle name should be Morale. Alright, so what is demoralization? Well, it's morals. I actually don't know what the word is, but I know what the small words in there is. I'm like a spelling bee, dude. Man, I would have been an incredible spelling bee champion, I think. Probably not. I probably would place like 10th or something. Anyway, I'm a good speller, though. Who cares? I'm gonna use it as a pickup line. Yeah, I won a spelling bee once, yeah. You wanna go out sometime? I was a spelling bee champion. You wanna go out sometime? Can I buy you a drink? I was spelling. Oh my goodness, I wanna tape that. I gotta get, no. It's gotta be a hidden camera show. That's the only way it's not weird. And practical jokers. Otherwise, you're just some dude with a YouTube here. Actually, plenty of people do that. And it is pretty weird. Anyway, nah, this depends who's doing it. That's why they all fake it. They all get actors. Pfft. Even, no need to name. They all do it. Who cares? Low self-esteem is associated with demoralization and unwillingness to attempt anything new. Improved self-esteem through a good, though uninterpreted relationship with the therapist may make it possible for the patient to make the conscious effort to change. Successful efforts then make for improved self-esteem. This needs work. I get it. Everything. Oh my goodness. This is not presentable, but screw it. I'm a what is it? I'm a head case. I'm a nut case. I need this is actually how some, let's see how these people look. Before I even looked at the picture, I knew. Ah, Jacques Barber, PhD. Paul Christoph, he looks fine, but Jacques Barber. Exactly how you would think a psychologist might look like. All right, you see this? I'm sorry, sir. Sir, you are a brilliant, brilliant scientist. I do not mean I love everybody. My laughter is actually because look at me. I'm okay. That's what we're doing because you and me, we both look bad. I'm so glad I wasn't born handsome, but that's for a different day. Ah, man, could you imagine if I was born handsome like Marlon Brando and just had girls all over me? I would just have a dozen kids and just it would just be having sex all the time. I wouldn't be able to do anything. And actually, I'd get bored of it. You know, you get bored of that pretty quick. Even now, even with my average face and the relationships I've had in my life, it's been boring. Anyway, here we go. I gotta stop it here. If nothing new is tried, improve self-esteem. Let's see, and make it possible for the patient to make the conscious effort to change. I think I should redo this whole thing, but make it really short. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, I don't want to touch it. The tripod is so perfect. Okay.